Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about embroidery bulk order tips and tricks. Once your blanks arrived, if you ordered them, make sure that you double check the sizes to make sure your order was sent correctly by not only checking the plastic bags, but also checking inside to make sure the actual sweater is the same size that it says on the outside. I've had some sent to me that the bag is correct with the sizing, and then when I opened it up, it was a completely different size, so make sure you double check that. This is also the time I put them in order by size, so small, medium, large, all in order, so they're easy to grab and I won't have to guess which size I'm pulling out. It's just right there in a row. Tip number 2, if the shirts come in packages like these ones, make sure that you open them gently so you can reuse them once you're done embroidering to package them back up for your customer. It ends up looking really professional and nice. I've talked about this tip before, but using an embroidery journal is one of the best things. It keeps you really organized. You know what colors you used on your project for your appliques or any project that you're doing more than once. You know the steps. So while it's stitching out something, I could be prepping the next color that's going to come out, or I will know that I need to grab the material for the applique and so on. So definitely get an embroidery journal and start taking notes. After you've created your test, which is your embroidery design on another piece of scrap fabric, go ahead and pin it to your blank and see where you want it to line up. Figuring out like exactly where I need the hoop to be by putting the safety pins on there. And then of course, once you have the hoop on, you need to remove the safety pins, otherwise you could break some needles. Since these are customized, each name is going to be different and so is the width, so make sure to write down the width of each name that you're doing for your embroidery. I like to do these after I create them in Brilliance. I'll just jot down the dimensions of the width, and that way I can line them up perfectly with my Apple applique rather than guessing where it needed to be, especially since I end up rehooping for these types of projects about 3 times because the names end up being too big for my 4x4 hoop. I use water stabilizer for the name portion of these designs, so making sure that I remove all of the excess as much as I can is absolutely necessary since I'm giving these products out and I'm not going to wash them before I give them out because I want to keep the original tags on them because they're new items. So I like to use tweezers, make sure I get in between all of those hard to reach letters like A's, L's, O's, and make sure you get all of those pieces so there's no like shiny little pieces and people think that it's unfinished. Tip number 6 is to work while the machine is running. So after I finish one sweater, I will cut the jump stitches while the next one is stitching out on the machine, or I'll take off the stabilizer and just getting it ready for that final step. Number 7, take breaks and go slow. Mistakes can happen, especially when you're working on bulk orders, so just make sure that you take your time. If you make a mistake like the one that I'm working on right now, just step away and then come back to it, and most of the time you can fix your mistakes pretty easily. It's just a little bit time consuming. And also weigh out the pros and cons of actually fixing the mistake versus just going and getting another blank. So for me, it would take about 2 weeks to get another one of these sweaters, so I was really gung-ho on fixing the issue so I could get these orders out to my customers. To finish up any embroidery project, I like to use Tender Touch even if the garment isn't touching the skin, because it's going to lock in those stitches. You're not going to have any issues when they wash the garment. It's just an added barrier, plus you don't have to worry about it getting caught on anyone's jewelry or anything like that. Plus it just makes it look professional and nice. Alright, that is it for today's video. I hope you found these tips and tricks helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and comment down below if you've also been working on embroidery projects in bulk. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!